The RV Nomad community, one of their own, takes a big loss. What's up, blind viewers? All right, a member of the RV nomadic community takes a big loss. That's right, Randy, the mobile traveler, lost his home, basically. I'm sure everybody is already well aware. For the few of you who aren't, stick around and I will fill you in. And for you that already know that this loss has happened, let me just fill you in on some things like, hey, this is just one of those, it's just one thing after the other. Because before the fire, there was other stuff going on. All right, so Randy was having some glandular issues. That's right, he had some issues, some medical issues. He went in, he got a CAT scan. They said they were probably going to do a biopsy. Well, they didn't do the biopsy. They said he has a big mass near an artery. So we're just going to go in and remove the gland, and we'll do a biopsy after we get it out. Now, Mike, his buddy Mike, he was a part of the crew back when it was Caravan Carolyn and Mike and Randy and some other folks. You might refer to the guys as the geezers, the service geezers. But, yeah, so Mike went and hung out with him and was with him throughout this whole ordeal. So he wasn't by himself through all this stuff. So as you can imagine, when you have all these medical issues and people are telling you, you got this and you got that, and you're going to have to get a surgery and biopsies and CAT scans, it's got to work on your nerves. You have to be a nervous wreck. I don't care who you are, how tough you think you are. It takes its toll. So he was going through all that. And again, luckily, Mike was there with him, so he wasn't alone. So basically, he was waiting to hear results of CAT scans and everything else, but they told him surgery. So he goes in and he gets this surgery where he gets cut from like behind his ear down, like jawline stuff, and gets this mass removed. Now, during that, I guess a nerve got cut, so his ear was numb. He can still hear, but his ear is numb, and the doctor said it might last a long time, or it just might be that way. So yeah, he just got done going through all this madness, surgery. He's got, you know, a tube sticking out of his neck, one of those drain tubes and all that. And all that gets, you know, healed up. He gets the tube out and he's, you know, done with that madness. And him and Mike are traveling around, and all of a sudden, Mike sees smoke. He gets ready to pull over. Luckily, they get the truck disconnected in time and pulled away from the trailer, which is relatively new to Randy, new to him. It's an old 1960 something, I believe it was, if not mistaken. But it's new to Randy, and he, you know, hasn't had it that long. Well, it burnt to the ground. As horrible as that all is, yes, it is horrible. He lost everything. He lost his home and all that. He still has his truck. He still has his dog, and he is still around. So that's the good part. So yes, as horrible as this tragedy was of losing your home, it's always better because you can replace a trailer, a home, a car, or whatever. Cannot replace your dog or Randy. Now, I watch Randy off and on here and there. I don't know the gentleman. I know some of the people that he does hang out with. And on not too long ago, a visit from Carolyn and the crew, they visited Totally Kathy, and they spent a couple days at Totally Kathy's house. And Kathy had nothing but good things to say about everyone, from Carolyn and Mike, Randy. I forget the other gentleman was there. I can't remember who the other guy was. But Kathy said that Randy and them guys, they cooked, they cleaned up everything, and they were just awesome people. They took care of the two ladies, you know, they didn't have to lift a finger, basically, is what Kathy said. They were very, very kind and gracious. They didn't impose, you know. She offered them, you can stay here, you can take a bath, you can do this, you can wash clothes, you can, you know. And they were like, yeah, we have our homes with us, so we'll stay in our vehicles. But, you know, yeah, they came in and they cooked and everything. And she had nothing but good things to say about Randy and the rest of the crew. So with that being said, I will say this. The guy just lost his home, and he's a part of this nomadic RV, van dwelling, whatever community. So he has a PayPal. He also has a Patreon. So I would urge people to go ahead and go over to the PayPal, give a little bit, even if it's $10, if you can. If you want to pledge Patreon, go over and do that. And that's right, if you don't have money, I know a lot of people got their own bills. Some of us are on fixed income. Some of us just don't have that kind of money. We got bills to pay and mouths to feed. But you do have a little bit of time. So if you do have some time, but you don't have any money, at the very least you could do is you could go over and just watch his videos. Go through the back catalog or whatever, just giving views, views, views. And that way he can at least get some AdSense. And that will help in the long run also. Whether someone's going to do a GoFundMe or whatever, I do not know. I didn't hear of anything as of yet. But my thoughts are this. The RV community, Nomad community, whatever you want to call them, the wheeled wonders as I refer to them as, they talk the talk. Let's see if they walk the walk. They say they're one big community. They're there to help everyone. From, you know, the guy, Bob, the guru, on down to the brand new people that just started and are living in the car. They always say that they're one big family, one big community, and they're always there for one another, and they got each other's back. Well, you talk the talk. Let's see if you're going to walk the walk. I mean, we have people like Barb, the old farmer's wife. She just, it's her August AdSense, her August YouTube money. It's all going to Randy. Caravan Carolyn says she is going to make a donation and contribute. There's a bunch of folks making videos, directing stuff to Randy's things and his PayPals and everything into his videos. So everybody's doing their part. But again, that Nomad community, you say you're a family. Well, a family member needs help. I think it's time to step up a little bit and do what you can to help one of your fellow nomads out in his time of need. This is Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.